Alrighty, cool. That should be good. That should be good. Got that good. Righty. Right. Let's yeah. All right. That should be good to go. Hi. What's up, everyone? Welcome to an edition. Welcome to my awesome stream of animation stuff, and you can all listen to me work. It's very enthralling. Some intellectual stimulation. Yeah. Some crazy gaming. That would be Dr. Mom. All right. She didn't work hard and get her doctorate degree for nothing. So, if you're gonna insult my mom, at least address her as Dr. Mom. How many days are left for this project? My personal deadline is this weekend. Because I got something else happening that I gotta do. Alrighty. So I'm in the cleanup phase, kind of. Thoughts on Green Day? I have no idea what Green Day is. Alrighty. I gotta make sure that this is proper. Alright, this is frame... What is this? 2? 1, okay. Yes, 2. Green Day is Earth Day. I mean, it's another day. I mean, you can all get together and and shout, you know, for green energy. Oh, hey. Okay, I'm sorry right now. I'm gonna butcher your name. Gianluca D. Diacar. You know what? Thanks, dude. Yo. Upload more, though. Dude, I wish I could upload more. But unfortunately, you know, these things take a while. So I'd rather do quality than more uploads. You know what, though? It's actually... It would be super easy to upload, like, random stuff from my phone. Like, I could go on my phone right now, and I could be like, you know, go on my YouTube app, hit record, and be like, hey guys, Pikapetey here, welcome to Poopin' Stream. Yeah, I'm pooping right now, the phone's at my feet. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment. You know, when's the last time you pooped? And it's just like, oh man, I'm almost done pooping now. I'm just gonna flush the toilet. Unfortunately, I can't show me pooping. I'm just gonna show my toes. Like, it would be so easy to do that, but I mean, no one is gonna want to see that. You know, it goes on and be like, you know, welcome to the 42th episode of Petey Poop Time. You know, it's still looking at my toes. You can see that I need to trim my toenails now. And, alright, cool. You know, I don't want to show the fecal mail. It's against the YouTube, you know, community guidelines. Don't want to get demonetized. Yeah, I'm pretty sure no one would, want to see that. They want to see more animations from me. GG, good bro. Whatever your dream is, man. Dude, I think I achieved my dream. I just gotta get the next goal going on. Yo, is that Corny Nachos in the chat? Oh shit, Laskin Freeze. I adore your style animation. You're also super funny. I absolutely adore the humor in your videos, dude. Thanks for the animation throughout the years. Yo, dude, Laskin Freeze. Thank you so much. Yeah, hopefully I continue making videos. You know, it'll take a while to come out, but, you know. Alrighty, let's see. This guy goes right up here. Wait, here. I gotta get rid of that line right there. Yeah, this is another collab animation. Do I do commissions? No, not really. I'm pretty booked. stuff on my YouTube channel is like stuff that I do in my spare time, and you know, basically, because I have a day job, and I would have to be, you know, my commission prices would be so high because you'd have to convince me to give up my free time. Yeah, Vizzy. Oh, dude, the amount of talent that's in this frickin' project is amazing. Like, we got Surreal, we got Vizzy Pop, we've got Evan Animations, like all these like top artists. I was so happy when I got accepted. I'm the backup crew. I got accepted late, so I don't have much time to finish this project. What company do I work for my day job? I work for corporate Verizon. And my full time for Verizon. I think I can announce that. Yeah. Actually, full time orientation is this Monday. So you know, I made it after 2.5 years. I made it. I'm not. If I didn't make it, I would have been out of a job. This week. I'm technically in between jobs right now. That's why I gotta finish this up this weekend. PD working on a series, and I'm going to make a pilot. Any tips? Oh, earn $2 and leave a tiny peep for one of the frames. I'm not gonna leave a penis, though. Oh yeah, Sandy Poopy is no longer with us. But anyways, on the tip on the pilot, just I would, if you're working on a series, I would make sure it's something that you can tackle yourself and not rely on other people to finish, because I see a lot of people that they you know, they have a lot of great ideas and they want to make a series and they want to make this pilot, but they don't know how to draw themselves, and so they're trying to get like people to help them make their pilot. And so like, wow, you can animate. Do you want to animate my pilot? And it's just like, no, unless you're paying. So make sure it's something that you can handle yourself if you want to get it made. Well, I see these people with, like, a lot of times I see these people with no knowledge of the animation process, and they want to you know, they have a lot of great ideas, but because they have no knowledge of the animation process, they tend to write ideas that are way too complex and expensive to make. They're like, yeah, and there's like a 20 ninja fight scene for like, you know, that, and they double jump over buildings and the 360 camera degree moves, and it's just like, whoa, buddy, like, you know, I know it takes like 3 seconds to animate an angry mob chase them out of town, but it takes 3 months to animate an angry mob chasing a character out of a town. Or I see a lot of people that they have this idea, they write a script, but they've never actually made a video before, and so they're not writing in script form. They write in a form that doesn't translate well to visuals. So let's say let's take a literature novel, like a, you know, just a novel. And the best thing about like written text in a written novel is that you can really get inside the character's head, and you know, you can. The author of the novel can really write conflicting thoughts, you know, the feelings of the inner character, and just like the really like internal struggle of that particular character. That really doesn't translate well to a visual medium such as film, because let's say if you have like an entire chapter of just a character thinking about like some turmoil that they're going through, some conflict that they have to get over, now you have a scene in the film where a character is just sitting there thinking. It's kind of boring to watch. I mean, you could always do pull off a Shakespearean thing and have the character speak out his thoughts, but then it just seems forced and awkward, like you're watching a Shakespeare play. Who's my inspiration? A lot of Harry Partridge. I definitely love Harry Partridge's work. Zuriel is a cool inspiration. A lot of the top independent animator guys. And then there's like, you know, of course, like James Baxter and Eric Goldberg and, you know, those people. Arshad's a pretty big inspiration. AMB animator guy. I don't know if you... Taniko Pajota. I like his work too. Just... I don't know. I don't have a single inspiration. I just like people who do cool shit. I don't aspire to be a particular artist or do something. You know, like, I just want to make cool shit. Like, that's it. This is literally it. Let's get the tail going. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's a good tail. Hang on, folks. Okay, that's much better. I had to figure out where his tail's going. Is it hard to animate? The execution of animation is actually very, very simple. You just draw one frame at the other of the same character over and over again. It's very, very simple execution. To animate well is hard. It's like, I always attribute it to like playing a piano. You know, anybody can play a piano. Technically play a piano, all right? You have keys, and you push your fingers down on the keys and sound comes out. That's literally all you do on a piano. Playing a piano well enough that people would pay to listen to you play a piano, that's hard. You know, painting's easy. Your basic execution of painting is you smear colored stuff on a canvas or paper. Very simple execution. Now, to get your work hanging up in the Guggenheim, that's really hard. Gotta start having his cheek come out like that. And then, oops. Okay, then we have his head. Alrighty. And that goes out. And... Yo, what's this note? Oh. Do you ever hate when you announce something really cool and then after that your motivation to tool said cool stuff goes away? Yeah, there's a really easy fix for that. Don't announce the cool thing that you're doing. Just do the cool thing and then announce it when it's done. I'll tell you psychologically why that happens, though. So, you get the same reaction of announcing a cool thing than you would get with just making the cool thing. So, because you get that positive reaction back at you, you already get your dopamine kick from announcing the cool thing. So, that's why your motivation plummets, because you just got an easy... good feeling of people reacting to your cool thing that you're going to make, and you're faced with the actual work that goes into making the cool thing. And that's why you're like, oh, but it's not as much fun as announcing a cool thing that I'm going to make. And then that's why your motivation plummets. Mm-hmm. Shit. How do you not lose motivation? Focus on discipline. Discipline yourself. One. Pikapetey is the Justin Y of YouTube animators. I don't even know who Justin Y is. Ah, shit. Ah, his tail. I hate his tail. I hate this position of his tail. I'm gonna redo his tail. Okay. That's it. Do you have any favorite characters from the 80s and 90s? Well, I guess I do. I like... Here, let's adjust this. Figure video. Exposure. Oops. I like Mrs. Brisby. I like Animaniacs. More Animaniacs. Animaniacs. I like Darkwing Duck. I like Rocco. Nemo. Ren and Stimpy. Tiny Toons. You know, and there's a whole bunch of other characters over there. Have you ever paused the cartoon to look at the frames, the smear frames? I think I have a smear frame over here somewhere. Oh, there's Cat Dog up there, signed by the voice actor. That's much better. That's a good tail whip. I like that a lot better. Yeah, see? That's a good tail whip. Yeah, that's good. Okay. It's not closed and down there. Boo! Boo, I say. Boo. I want to learn animation. I know it's going to be hell. I still want to learn. Is there any way I can prepare myself better than just worry? Yeah, typhoid. Yeah, typhoid. Got your back, bud. Alright, yo, typhoid. This is what you need to do. This book right here, Animator Survival Kit by Richard Williams. This basically explains how to animate a character walking. It has pictures, very little reading, but basically it explains how to animate characters. Starts you out with a bouncing ball, explains the animation process. You know, if you want to learn how to animate, explains everything. So it is literally the secrets of animation. Yeah. There's also a bunch of tutorials on the internet.
Okay, this is frame 6. When's the last time it was saved? Back is doing a lot better. Thanks for asking. I haven't had any problems since I started doing regular stretching and exercises. Yeah. No, let's stretch that out. Okay. Where did I find that book? I was graduating high school, and one of my teachers gave me the book as a graduation gift because they found it in Barnes & Noble. And at that time I believed... At that time I was under the belief that you couldn't learn drawing skills. Like, you were born artistic or you weren't. And I knew I wasn't born creative and stuff like that. I kind of grew up in in the farm community where, like, art really wasn't the thing. And, I thanked them, originally I thought that was like a how to draw cartoons book, or like draw cartoons, and I thanked them. I was just like, oh, thank you for the gift. It was very thoughtful. And then I threw it under my bed and I didn't open it until like 2 weeks later, when I was bored, and I was just like, oh my god, this, because I've been doing 3D animation at that point, and I was just fascinated. I was like, oh my god, this guy like figured out what I was trying to figure out, like how to make a human, character walk around and stuff. And the more I read it, the more I got better at doing 3D animation, just like animating characters. So the book stresses the importance of drawing and knowing drawing. And so I was just like, man, if I'm gonna be an animator and I want to do this thing, because I didn't know animation was a career, and I was like, man, if I'm gonna be an animator, I gotta learn this drawing thing, and so I just went full tilt into trying to learn how to draw. I used 2D animation as a catalyst, like frame by frame animation, to help me learn drawing, and I just haven't stopped. And it's led me to meet some really cool people and jobs and financial security and just all this cool stuff. You know, animation is really, you know, it is my life. Like, it's I mean, I got a full career now. Not YouTube. YouTube's not a career. You know, elsewhere. But yeah, it's been a cool ride so far. Still hope to continue, and I still love the process. I haven't gotten bored of it, so you know, there's that going for me. Have I done a lot with Kevin? Kevin, does he spell his name with a 7? Yeah, I haven't worked with him. I know he did a shot in this Reanimated project. I periodically, you know, pop in and say hi, and we talk every now and then, but, you know, I haven't really collabed with him. He's an incredible animator. Very clean, very, very clean work that he does. Too much onion skin going on. I can barely see what I'm doing. Yeah, see, Kevin goes through the whole process of rough, then tie downs, then cleanup, then final lines. I'm just going straight from tie downs to final lines, adjusting the spacing as I go. I don't have time for all that, quite honestly. Like, I loved his AR stuff that he did with his campfire and that water cube. That was cool. Speak P, what is your opinion on Vim Return of the Goose style? Dude, Vim and Speedo Sausage work really well together. That's why I hired them for roasting of Pymations. I paired them up with each other, and that was fun. That was fun to see them rock it out, man. Like, they took my storyboard, and they got that shit done. It was crazy. Yeah, no, I love Vim's style. His poses are really, really expressive. And he draws butts very, very well. Speedo Sausage is his cute anime style is amazing. But if you I paired up Speedo Sausage and Vim Homeless together, and they make a really great team. Like, their styles complement each other very well. Vim Homeless did the scene when Pymations turns into a monster and starts devouring everything. So he did the tails, you know, getting devoured by the monster, by Pie Monster, basically. And then, you know, he did the, you know, sir, what's happening? He's tapped into too many fandoms. He's so cringe. He mutated. And then Speedo Sausage picked it up after the Markiplier part. I would love to. I've got a project on standby for Kibba Dog Lover though. Like I gotta finish roughing it out so she can clean it up. This is what we dump my Patreon money into next. I should probably do that pretty soon. Dude, people hate on Vim for like no freaking reason. Like, good God. Like, just search on Twitter Vim homeless, and you have like people like mouthing off to him, like talking about how like terrible of a person he is, and he's just like, I didn't even say anything to these people. Who are they? God, Twitter's so toxic now. I don't get people. Ah, crap. Up, ears, and down. Okay. Let's get rid of that mark that I made. Save. Ginja Ninja's pretty cool. I don't know if she still hates me. I think she has me blocked. I guess she got pissed off at me one time and blocked me and then forgot about it. Yeah. I must have said something to her that perhaps she just wasn't in a good mood and didn't like a joke. I don't know, I can't remember. I want to see Ninja Gaiden do a little bit more frames that she puts in her animations. I think I want to see like if she does an animation at once, what would that look like in her style? Because you know that's hard. You really gotta know what you're doing when you're doing on ones. Did you say anything about that Roxanne? I don't even know who Roxanne is. I can't even remember. I can't even remember why I... I can't remember what she was angry towards me about. It's probably something stupid. Oh, she lost, she probably lost some parts of the map. Yeah, that's why if you ever do a map, don't store it locally on your machine. Get a cloud drive where everything gets dumped into. Oh, alright. I mean, oh, she dropped it with the artist's permission? Okay. I don't really see the problem then. I mean, yeah, if the artist grew within that time period of 3 years, they probably, yeah, hopefully they would be like, no, don't put that in because I'm so much better as an artist now. Oh. She simply asked the artist not to put in the parts because she just didn't want to put them in. Oh. Wait. Okay. That's weird. It's kind of a low blow. Oh, thanks, Mystic. Yeah, I'll type it in the chat. Animator's Survival Kit by Richard. There you go. Well, I mean, if the animator... Okay, it says she replaced it with spoofs that weren't really funny. I mean, I didn't see anything wrong with that. It's kind of a low blow if the animator finished the part and then she was like, "Oh no, I don't want your stuff. So I'm gonna do this other thing instead." It's kind of a slap in the face to all the work put in, because there's no compensation for maps. I mean, it would be fine if it was like if she paid people and then she goes, "Oh no, I changed my mind, even though I paid you to make this thing." You know, it just changed. That actually happens all the time with paid clients, but for map parts, it's all volunteer. So it's a little bit of a low blow because that's just stomping on the work that that particular artist did for the map. Yeah, I could see how that could be a little controversial. Like, if I finish this and I submit this before the deadline, and you know, Surreal is just like, no, PD, I don't like your thing. I'm gonna make my own thing. I'd feel pretty bad. I'd be like, okay, dude, never working with you again. I mean, I'm gonna still post it, but yeah, kind of low blow. Thoughts on Shadman? Shad's a very interesting character. He doesn't give a rat's ass about anything. He has his thing, and I mean, he just doesn't give a fuck. It's kind of respectable. I don't particularly agree with his content, but a lot of people like his content, and he, as a businessman, that's what he does. You know, he has a business with his website, and that's his business. So, I mean, you know, money's money. But I personally met Shadman at Pikapetey at Newgrounds. Very funny dude. Very brash type humor, like very brash military type humor that I love. I think it's funny. Okay. Ah, fuck. I don't like the curve of these pants, and maybe I'm just overthinking it. Laura. Rolling on the floor. Nope. Just gonna shrink that though. Alrighty. Yeah, Sandy Poopy died. She was really hurting. It was not a fun decision to make. But I still feel to this day it was the right decision. She was hurting. She had kidney failure, and a degenerative brain tumor in her head. She couldn't walk anymore. She couldn't see. She could barely hear. And she was spewing blood out of her backside. So it was, and she was in pain. She was in incredible pain. So. Yep, she was one of the gentlest creatures I've ever met. She just loved life and just wanted to be with you. That's all she wanted. She just wanted to be with you and just chill. You know, I met Sandy Poopy near the end of her life. She was an old dog when I adopted her. They told me not to adopt her because she was going to be put down like within 5 days, and I said, "Fuck you." And then she lasted 3.5 years. 3.5 years for an old dog, old senior adopt. Not bad. Not bad at all. She was probably about 14 when she passed. I didn't announce it on my YouTube channel because I felt that was attention seeking. I announced it on Twitter because that's why I posted most of the pictures of her. But I didn't want to post it on YouTube. Yep. Sandy Poopy. Probably up there with my sister. May she rest in peace too. Yeah! Let's change this mood. What's up? So how about the Smash Bros today? Yo, I'm so disappointed in Waluigi is not a character in Smash Bros. Like, Sakurai, what are you doing? Like, I thought we were Sakurai. I thought we were bros. All right. You started doing everything that anybody wanted and making Smash Ultimate the best game ever, but Waluigi. Come on. Wah! Dude, I've been loving the Waluigi memes. They've been hilarious. I've been loving the Waluigi memes. So, I took off work today. That was a really good decision. That was... I've had a wonderful day. It was great. I slept in a little bit. Then I cleaned up my place a bit. Got it all nice and clean. And then I went out to lunch at a cafe. Then after that, then I went on a run and worked out. Then I swam by the pool. And then I was just like, man, this is great. Let's go animate now. This is fun. So I did that, and on Picardo for a bit. And I was just like, okay, now I'm gonna have dinner. And I had some light dinner, and now I'm animating on YouTube. It's great. It's a good day. Very good day. I can't do this often. Got any opinion on the Prince of Egypt? Holy shit, okay. Prince of Egypt. The DreamWorks film, right? Like, if you want to see a film where every single person working on that film believed in the film, like, believed in it with their heart and soul, go watch Prince of Egypt. Because, goddamn. Goddamn is it good. Like, even the background characters are interesting. That is a film that every single person working on it believed in the film. Some of the CG scenes are a little dated, but they're not as jarring as, like, Sinbad. You know, it's not... It's like, some of the CG scenes are, you know, feel a little bit dated, but it's not as bad as Sinbad. Like, Sinbad has that CG and 2D mix, and it's just like, no, it looks pretty bad. Oh, dude, cool. Oh, and yeah, and the Prince of Egypt style that they do, dude, that's a very hard style to get right. Like, that style even seems like... I know Disney, like, totes, like, Pocahontas is the hardest character to animate. No, man. Those characters in Prince of Egypt, those were freaking hard. I personally think in Pocahontas, Disney was just... They had their heads way up their ass. Like, when they made Pocahontas. It's too... I watched it again, I'm just like, oh god, this film is so full of itself. Ugh. It's like a try-hard art film. Like, if you're gonna do that, just do Fantasia again. Like, Fantasia's much better. If you want to know some good free animation software, I'm using Fire Up Falcon now. I just want to use something new. Yeah, Mason Sheffer, get Blender. Their new update that's coming along is going to be a full-fledged 2D animation program, as well as 3D animation. Highly recommend you get Blender. Blender's amazing. You can do 3D, you can do 2D. Very soon you can do 2D animation with Blender. They've been perfecting it. It's pretty solid. You can edit videos in Blender. Like, Blender has its own game engine. Wasn't planning to use 3D. Why not? Why not learn 3D? I gotta. Blender is one of those things you need to know how to use. That's with any program, dude. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. Road to El Dorado's good. Spirit's good. I need to rewatch both of those films. Dude, you know what really amazed me? Pinocchio. Like, I went back and watched Pinocchio. Holy crap, man. That Monstro scene with Pinocchio is amazing. And, like, you think about it back in the day, like, a monster on screen, like Monstro, back in the day, that's never been done before. That was never done before. That was the scariest thing on screen back then.
I loved when Disney were almost getting bankrupt from making masterpieces. Yeah, I mean... See... Iron Giant's cool. Treasure Planet, I have to watch that again. I haven't seen that. See, I feel like... Like, everyone is just like, I wish 2D animation, you know, like, Disney made 2D animation again, yada, yada, yada. You know, I miss 2D animation. We're in a day and age where, like, an individual can produce really good 2D animation and distribute it for the world to see. You know, like, you don't need to go to theaters to see really, really good 2D animation. Yeah, it's not going to be a full feature-length film, but you can really find some awesome tear-jerking, you know, tear-jerking short films online. Like, especially if you go over to Vimeo. Like, you find some, you know, if you want to see some really good stuff, go to Vimeo. Like, really good experimental stuff, like, Vimeo's your place to cruise around in. Like, I love cruising around Vimeo. Like, I find the coolest shit. Newgrounds is awesome, too. Newgrounds has, like, if you miss crude humor, like, Newgrounds is your place. Yeah, Newgrounds is awesome. The creators get very little money, from what I've heard. No, on Vimeo, you actually get no money. And that's why some really, really good stuff is on Vimeo, because the only people to stick around Vimeo and actually post up there, they're doing it for the art. They're not doing it to make money. They're doing it because they've made some really cool stuff, and they don't care if they make money on it. They just want to show people the stories. And that's why Newgrounds is awesome for cool content. People don't care about getting, you know, that much money from Newgrounds. They want to make really cool stuff. You know, I don't get money, you know, from YouTube. I mean, I technically do, but it's like $20 a month. You know, that's nothing to live off of. Disaster that YouTube has become. Yeah, that's why early YouTubers, the community of early YouTube, we did not like anybody who tried to make money from their shorts and stuff. Like,
Like, if they were like, hey man, like, please donate to PayPal or whatever, or hey, I'm gonna push my merchandise, yada yada, like, we didn't like that. And we called, or no, not merchandise was fine. I think it was sponsorships, like pushing someone else's product onto them. Like, we called them out on it. It was like, no, that's a sellout. Like, you can't do that. It's gonna turn into a corporate. And then, you know, because we knew if people did that, it was gonna turn into what it is today. Brain must continue to function. It is 10:30. Shh. Come on, brain. My brain is just like, it's getting late. Let's shut down. I'm an old tired brain. And I'm like, brain, no. We have to continue. I'm tired. Yes. Move you over here for a sec. Just collapse these things. Are there two show art styles that describe mine? I've been told by plenty of animators, like other animators, I kind of animate in like a liquid motion style. I've heard liquid a lot to use to describe my animation style. I've also heard a lot of John K, but I disagree. I've kind of stayed away from John K, the way he kind of draws stuff. I heard very Looney Tunes-esque, which is, you know, which is why I'm absolutely enjoying this right now. But I've heard liquid liquid motion being used to describe my stuff. I don't know, man. It's getting kind of hard. It's just like... I'm not good at designing characters that are easy to animate. They require a lot of mileage as far as the drawing lines go. Like these stitches. This button eyes. There's a lot of details on a lot of my characters that are just... I mean, we're almost getting into, like, Vivzy Pop style details on the characters. Like, my god, woman. She has so many stripes on all of her characters. Ugh. That is a difficult style to animate, I can tell you that right now. But she's a really good animator. Like, I love seeing her style move. It's so gorgeous, but I'm just like, man, that's a lot of work. But kudos to all the animators on the Has Been Hotel. Oh yeah, skip a dog lover. Dude, as soon as I saw Kibble Dog Lover's art, I was like, she's probably a fan of Vivzy Pop. What inspired me to start animating? I love the process. Oh boy. Oh boy! You wanna see what the colors he'll have on? Yo, these are his colors. Oh wait. Which one has there's his colors. Look at him. Oops, wait, I gotta make sure his button's working. Hey. No, color the whole thing. I think we need another color for his outer ring. Button. Outer. Alright. Button. And then we have an outer button color. Yeah, there we go. Ah, look at him! Look at it, look at him! It's a furry! Oh, woo! Yeah, I want his suit colors to be obnoxiously bright. Like I want the costume he has on to be like obnoxious. I think I might make his suit lines black. So it stands out better. I don't know. I'll have to adjust the colors a little bit, but I have to maximize the neonness of this colors. Confound those Dover boys! I hate Tom. I hate Dick, and I hate Larry. They drive me to drink. Dude, I wanna show you a snippet from this Reanimate project. It is the amount is crazy. Oh shit. Yeah, here's a snippet from the Dover boys.
They are escorting Dora Standpipe. Dear rich Dora Standpipe, how I love her! Father's money. Confound those Dover boys! Oh, how I hate them! I hate Tom! I hate Dick! And I hate Larry! They drive me to drink!
Like, this project's gonna be crazy. Like,
hey, we're getting in a rut. Hey, we're getting in a rut.
Like oh, here's Kip the Dog Lovers. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. All of it. All of it's so good. Oh, here's Fizzy Pop's shot.
Dover boys. The Dover boys. The Dover boys.
Yep. Oh.
1350, 145, 1350.
Okay. Yeah. It's so good. All of it's so good. I'm so happy to be a part of this project. So, yeah. Alright, seeing all of that has, those colors don't make my eyes feel good. Good! I want him to be obnoxiously jarring. I want his colors to hurt your eyes. That's the whole point. Like, his colors are just gonna be obnoxious. Let's see, this is 6, 7. Okay. We gotta do this in a way. Toy Story had its time. Looking, you know, it's still a good story. CG is very much dated by today's standards. My fursona is a Homo sapien. Okay. Also known as the hairless primate. They have prefrontal cortexes and the ability to manipulate tools, and a very complex social structure. They're very interesting. How is VR chat? VR chat's fun. VR chat's a lot of fun. It's a good time. Being in full body VR. That's just fun. I mean, when I could be a blue bunny character rocking out in the halls of Valhalla, and I literally feel like I'm actually there. I mean, who the hell needs any other form of entertainment? So here, I'll do this. I have working on this model for someone else. It's like this blue bunny character. His name is Sherbert. But anyways, I had to test how floppy the ears are in VR. So in order to test how floppy the ears are going to be when you actually wear the rig, I decide to strap it on and strap on the head, all the VR stuff, and test it in the halls of Valhalla. So this is me wearing full body gear, and so I decide to test out the avatar, see how floppy the ears are. Here we go. Yeah. Yay! So, yeah, there you go. That's Sherbert. I recorded myself so I could watch the video back and see what it looks like. So it was yeah. Then they're like, hey man, Sherbert has his hammer. Can you make the hammer appear? And I was like, yeah, sure. Let me do some things. So I did some things in Unity, and then this is the first time testing out the hammer sequence. So I didn't know they had a theme song. So here I am in VR at Times Square, and then I test out the hammer. Yeah, so, do I watch Sherbert Shenanigans? No, I don't. I barely understand what Sherbert is. Who Sherbert is. But, I've been learning. Yeah, it looks really weird from this perspective. You gotta understand, when I'm in VR chat, when I summon the hammer, I get to watch that hammer, ascend down from the sky and go into my hand. So it's pretty badass. It's the ultimate way to play video games. I can tell you that right now. It's pretty awesome. Do I know who's Sherbert Shenanigans? I've been talking to the actual Sherbert. I've never really cruised through their YouTube channel. And I mean, they showed me the stuff. Like, you know, I said, yo, if I'm gonna fix your Sherbert model, I need to know. I need everything from Sherbert. Yo, come on, there you go. So they showed me like this anime thing that they're making for their character and model sheets. It's a lot of money put into that little character. It's like, oh gosh, it's quite a lot of money. At the time, put into this little blue rabbit thing. Do you consider part of the community? What community? Yeah, it's like basically like a Hello Kitty thing. No. No, I do not. No, I do not consider myself part of that community. But they're all over in VR chat, so... Fortnite! Yeah! Gotta get those Fortnite dances! Alright. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oops. Let's just do, you know, let's just do this. Yo, man. Bronies are weird, I can tell you that. But they liked my animations, so, you know, I just kind of ran with it for a while.
See, because I cater to like audience, I guess a little bit, or make things for people. I never really consider myself part of that community that I make things for. It's always like a client based. I have that disconnect. So like I have fun making things. I love to make things. Making things is so much fun. I don't care what I'm making. So I always consider like those extreme cases of like where someone isn't creative, and they really have nothing going on outside of like the thing that they are a part of. Those cases, those are what I consider are the bronies and the furries. But like the artists that like cater to them, I don't really see it. Alright, let's get it going. So excited for G5 at all, or nah? It's gonna be for older audience. G5 of what? What's G5? Oh, yo, Screw Loose, what up? G5 of MLP. Oh, I don't know anything about that. No idea what's going on in that. Yo, after making the opening ceremonies of your convention, I was just like, yo, I don't care anymore. Yo, I'm done with this thing. Yo, Screw Loose there. Screw Loose was my Princess Carolyn. Put out all my fires. I was so overworked. Yo, Digimon is legit. Like, first season of Digimon? Dude, that's legit. I love Digimon. Agumon, Digivolve to Greymon! Right!
So, if you want to know how I met Sherbert, I contacted Adam from YourMovieSucks.org, and I was like, "Yo, Adam, like, he pressured me to get like Telegram." So I was like, "Yo, okay, I got Telegram." And he goes, "Yo, let me drop you in a chat." And so I dropped me in this like YouTuber chat, and then Sherbert was in there and mentioned VR chat, and I was like, "Oh, dude, you play VR chat?" Like, he goes, "Yeah, I have this model. Like, do you want to help fix it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take on the challenge. Let's do it." That's basically how I met Sherbert. And I was like, "Oh, dude, this thing's pretty cute." So how was BronyCon? I didn't go to BronyCon. Yo, dude! Let me finally spend the dough for VR. Yes! Yes! Come to VR land! Yes! We can have lots of fun. Lots of fun, you and I, in VR. You will look at all other forms of entertainment and be like, it is kind of fun, but it's not as fun as VR. Oh yeah, Pymation's video. Yeah, that was recorded in 2017. I look at that footage and I go, woof! I've lost a little bit of weight since then. Yeah, I've been focusing on my weight a lot. I'm down oh shit, I'm down 20 pounds so far. Really, it's just cutting out sugar. Cutting out sugar and carbs, eating as little as possible. Not having like a big meal, but like having a fist size of something for like every meal. On meat, yeah. Yo, yeah, just meat. Oh, and my cooking sucks, so I'm back to, you know, cooking my own food, so I suck at cooking. And then I just tell myself, I'm just gonna cook. I'm not gonna order food, I'm just gonna cook it. And I'm just like, I don't like my cooking. So I don't eat any of it. And all I do is I get chicken. And then I get some, like a teaspoon of olive oil, and then I cook it with some mushrooms. And while the meat is almost like done cooking, I put on a splash of balsamic vinegar, and then cover it so the acid doesn't escape from the vinegar. and then after like that, like after I watch it until it, like the vinegar looks like it's gonna start charring. So then I throw some water in it, just a little splash of water in it, and then I take the top off. But I get these leaves, these big leafy greens, and I lay it over on top of it. So then the water steaming the you know, like parsley leaves or something like that. I don't know what they're called, but they're big leafy things. And then that cooks the leaves, and then I just take the whole pot and I just like flip it over when it's done, and bam, you got the meat and you got the got mushrooms right on top of the big giant leafy greens, and then you just wrap it up and eat it. And there you go. It's a pretty easy meal. My breakfast sometimes is just a can of tuna. It's, you know, single can of tuna. Apparently. No potatoes. Those potatoes have carbs in them. Boo, carbs. Yeah. Oh, I like spinach. I'm fine with spinach. Oh god. I don't need this whole thing. What's tonight's animation school about? I don't know. I've been covering a lot of topics. Oh, your daughter's due next Friday. Yo, let's hear it up for Screw Loose. Yo, you got kid number 2. Kid number 2 on the way. Now you got a son and daughter. Congrats, dude. Now you got baby crying, pooping, vomited all over again. And teaching the son to use the toilet, and he shit on the floor. Well, you know, he's got the room, right? Yo, at least did he shit on the floor and then pick it up and then smear it somewhere? I had a friend come to me one time and he tweeted out that his son came up to him holding his hand out like he got injured, and and his natural reaction is to kiss it, kiss the boo-boo away. Kissed it. He kissed a turd. Poop. Kissed poop. And he's like, oh god, my son had grabbed the turd and was coming over to show it to me. Where's the turd? Where did he hide it? Oh, children. God, I used to be a custodian for an elementary school. And little girls were kind of like the worst a little bit, because they would be embarrassed that they had an accident. Like, a kid has like at least one kid has an accident per year. I mean, it's just, they're little children. But when you have like a building full of 500 kids, just statistics, there's bound to be an accident every single day. So the little girls, they'd probably poop themselves or something, but they'd be embarrassed about it, and they'd go hide. They would try to hide it. Oh, they're so cute. Yeah, I didn't mind the job. I just didn't like just being looked down upon. That was just not fun. Come on. I'm doing my job. Fuck. It's hard to keep an elementary school clean. It was hard. experience in high school. I hated junior high. Junior high it's the worst. Like 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, like everyone was just mean. Well, 8th grade was really weird because that's when September 11th happened, and I think that just overtook everything. That was... goddamn, that was a scary day. I know people make fun of it now, but... that's burned into my memory bank. Everything that happened that day. And... shit, man. You know, the place I grew up, the planes were descending to O'Hare Airport and International Airport in Chicago, and they were going through the part of the atmosphere where they would leave the vapor trails, you know, over my place. So coming on the bus home from school, there was always a vapor trail. You always see the planes flying, you know, streaks in the sky and stuff. That day, there was no vapor trails. None. And it was weird. I never saw the sky that clear ever again. It was unsettling. No one knew what was going to happen. I remember my 8th grade teacher, we turned on television and we saw the second plane hit the tower. I remember my 8th grade teacher pointing up to the television and saying, you know, whoever's done this, we're going to war with. Like, this is an act of war. That was intense. Someone said you're that old? Yeah. Yeah, I'm that old. Hi. I'm someone who has a legitimate career and has worked very hard for the skill set that I have. Unfortunately, I have this channel, Pikapetey, which is, you know, it's fun. If I would have made this channel today, I definitely would have been calling it Pikapetey. I'd probably been calling it something. But this was originally a throwaway junk account. And it you know, I posted animations on it that I didn't deem that were like super professional. And it just got popular, so I just accepted it. I was just like, okay. This is you know, this is my internet persona. Why not? And I just had fun with it for a while. And it led me to a career. Like, I mean, not on the YouTube channel, but the things I did for Pikapetey or under the Pikapetey name, eventually got me hired at Verizon, which was just like, what? How does that even translate? Like, it's not the way it's supposed to. What? I made this account being embarrassed by it. Everyone believes I have a thing for Pikachu. Which, okay, fine. It might have grown on me, but it's... You know, if I get a C and D from, like, Nintendo, I'll just, like, change the channel name to PD. I'll still keep the logo because it looks like nothing like Pikachu, but I'll just change the channel name to PD, and I'll be fine with that. That'd be cool. I won't get sued by Nintendo. I'll just get like a C and D. What do you think of Ratatouille? Ratatouille is an interesting movie because it has two story arcs in it. You have the one where the rights to the restaurant, that whole story arc, and then it has with the food critic story arc. It has like two story arcs to it. It's interesting. I think it's really cool. It's probably one of my top 3 Pixar movies, aside from Up and WALL-E. Like, I love WALL-E. And Up is pretty cool. Because, like, you know, as far as storytelling goes, you know, Pixar blew their fuse in the story of Up within the first 15 minutes, you know, with the whole montage and him going through his entire life with this woman, the woman of his dreams that he's met, you know. Like, that could have been Up, and it would have been a beautiful story. But no, they blew that story fuse, and then you're just like, oh, shit. Well, now what? Like, now he's an old guy. Like, now what? And then he goes on this new adventure, and it's about rekindling, rekindling that passion in a new adventure, which is kind of cool. It's a cool message. Like, what happens when you've achieved everything you want to achieve? you know, what are you gonna do? You just gonna sit around and watch TV and wait for you to die? Like that's not, you know, go make a new adventure. And I like the kid in Up, Russell. I thought they played him very, very well. I mean, he's a kid, so he's kind of gets on your nerves, but like, I mean, he talks a little bit about like what's going on in the kid's life, but they never like fully explain it. So you're just like, oh shit, like what's the old guy's name? But he's just like he's just surprised. He's like, you refer to your mom by your first name? And she's just like, no, that person's not my mom. And it's just like, oh shit, this kid has family problems going on. I would have, I think they cut out a scene in Up that they should have had in, because the guy who's searching for the bird, you know, he gets really, really old, and he wants to prove his name to this society or whatever. And I think Mr. Fredrickson should have like at least had a scene where Mr. Fredrickson is just like, you know, dude, your name that you're trying to clear with this society, like, the society doesn't even exist anymore. And then maybe, you know, the old guy like has like that moment. He's just like, wait, no, I've been at this so long. Like, that's not true. Like, you're lying. And they kind of allude to that, but I think they could have drove it home a little bit more. Where he's just like, I've been at this so long, and this is all I'm doing. You know what character that does that really, really well? That Peacock in Kung Fu Panda 2. Holy shit, he's so good. Oh, it just sends chills down my spine watching that guy. Wait, is it Feng Shu on the Peacock in Kung Fu Panda 2? If you watch him, it's never stated in the dialogue, alright? It's never stated in the dialogue, but if you watch the Peacock, his body language screams, I am a fragile... Yeah, Lad Shen, yeah. His body language screams, I am a fragile, scared individual. Like, and you see that. Like, he's got... Yeah, Lord Shen, okay. It's like he's in this thing... And he's in so deep that, like, he has this army of wolves and all this other stuff. He's been in so deep that he just has to keep up the game. Like, there's no, like, he hates himself. And so, like, in the final battle, when you know, basically the cannon's coming down on top of him, and, you know, he's been defeated. Like, there isn't, like, the standard, like, villain, like, ah! Like, you know, and then the... No, the Shen, he leans back his head, closes his eyes, and breathes a sigh of relief. He's like, oh, thank God. Oh, finally, it's over. Just take me. I'm ready. Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps right now just thinking about it. Oof. You know, it's like... Oh, Brandon Feldman, yo, big fan. Yo, thanks, man. Thanks for coming by the stream. Like, you know, it's like you almost feel like that's what like the Logan brothers have to feel. They're just like, this is me now. I'm in too deep. Like, you ever see someone that gets way too involved in something, but it works for them, and then they're just like, I hate this. When it comes to designing animals, who in your opinion is better, DreamWorks or Disney? I like DreamWorks takes more risks. DreamWorks takes more risks in their character design. Disney tries to stay the safe game with like Linton Keane style. Disney tries to sell toys. It's blatantly obvious to me. Where DreamWorks takes a little bit more risks. And I really don't like how Disney, if they have like a horse or a deer or any like large animal, they animate it like a dog. It's like, it's a horse, it's not a dog. Don't animate a dog horse thing. Come on. Zootopia only had mammals. They wanted a clear distinction between predator and prey. If you notice, there's no chimpanzees in Zootopia. There's no, like, omnivores. Yeah, dude. Like, I agree, and I love how in Kung Fu Panda movies, they really went in with the fact that they are indeed animals, and they merged the animal mannerisms into Kung Fu. Yes, that is something cool. Like, that's why I love Kung Fu Panda. Like, I pretty much enjoy watching Kung Fu Panda with the sound off. I just really enjoy the movement. Hot Diggity Demon is... Yeah, Max... Okay, Hot Diggity Demon. I'm going to refer to him as Max Galardi, because that's his name. Max is really, really good. I really respect his work. I think he's made a lot of enemies throughout the years, just because he tries to play off this tough guy punk attitude, and it's really kind of biting him in the ass again. I really hope he gets in a better financial situation and makes cool shit again. Julio Taco, give my life savings, take care of them. Oh, Julio Taco, thank you. Thank you for your life savings. I'll but Max Gallardi, he still has me blocked on Twitter. I don't know why. So I don't know what's going on with him. I wish he had. I mean, I think the tough guy kind of dick attitude worked when Newgrounds was kind of in its heyday. I don't think it really works today. Yeah, it's been interesting watching the animation community on the internet change and adapt to different things. Like, you know, YouTube with this the storytime animation community. You know, it works for a YouTube platform, but I hope they realize that if they want to be animators and they want to rely on their skills, if YouTube keeps working for them, those storytime animators, great, awesome. But let's put it in a hypothetical situation. Let's say tomorrow, poof, all monetization from any sort of animation on YouTube just like disappears. No more money. And they have to use their skill sets to get like jobs elsewhere if they want to remain in animation. If they just use their YouTube channel as a portfolio piece, it'd be very, very difficult. So definitely encourage all storytime animators definitely have a side project going on. You know, hopefully increase that skill. Always push the boundaries. And I would absolutely hate for that to happen. I would. For me, watching an animator give up the game and quit animation is like watching a comrade fall. I'm just like, ooh, no, buddy, no. You know, like slow motion where you're like, you know, like a Vietnam kind of movie where, you know, it's like gets slow motion. The guy gets up and he gets riddled with bullets, and it's just like, no. You shot the... You bastard shot him! That's basically how I feel whenever I see an animator give up the game. Yeah. Yeah. Someone said, didn't the animator tell you to give up once you start to say this on Twitter? Yeah. I guess. Okay, so this is the story. I graduated college. I put together my demo reel. I was super excited. I took a trip out to LA to meet with like actual animators working in this industry, you know, at the time. I was so excited. I never met an actual working animator before, and I was so happy, and I showed him my reel, and you know, he looked through it, and I said, you know, and he was kind of thumbing through it, and I was like, yeah, so, like, what do you think? And he goes, do you have a sketchbook? And I was like, yeah, you know, I've been learning, I've been drawing for a couple of years, but he goes, yeah, let me see it. And he goes, and I show him my sketchbook, and he like thumb through, he's like, no, I'm sorry, this is garbage. And I'm just like, what? What's wrong? He goes, well, what you have here in your demo reel, that's like, you just have like a slightly more advanced ball bounce. And I'm just like, oh. And he goes, yeah, you should be like further along in your drawing abilities, like by now, like at your age. And I'm like, oh. And he just says, you know, if I were you, I would find a new hobby. And I was like, the fuck? You know, he told me I would find, like, you should go find a new hobby or a different hobby. And I was like, fuck that guy. I'm gonna make him eat his words one day. God, what an asshole. Like, it pissed me off so much, but it also motivated me. I was like, no, fuck that guy. You know what? I'm gonna work so hard, I want to take his job. Like, I want to be like moving into the studio while he's packing his shit and getting out, and I want to look him square in the eye and be like, yo, I'm back. And I got your job. Needless to say, I never took this job, but I have a cool job now, so, in the animation field. But god damn, did that motivate me. Cool. Oh boy, man, we're almost done with this inking this guy. Yeah, I just stuck with it, man. Oh shit. That's all there is to this art stuff and animation stuff. If anybody wants to get in this industry, just keep going, and it's gonna suck. There's gonna be moments in your career where you're just like, what am I doing? I want to quit. Like, this is dumb. This is all of it's dumb. I'm not gonna make it anymore. Just keep going. Just keep going. Mix it up. Mix it up if it gets old. Try a new medium. Try anything. Just don't give up. You fail when you give up. Oh. Look at him go! This is me all happy. He's looking so good. Oh, I missed the stitches right here. Alan Alice. So I went to college for art, and I really want to learn animation. But now that I'm out of college, I'm considering how I will learn animation. Alan Alice. Best way to learn animation is to do animation. And best way to you just do it, and then you put it in front of other animators, and then you ask that other animator, how can I improve this? What animal is he trying to be? Cringe. He is trying to be a cringe. It's a very rare form of animal. Also, if you want to be in the art and animation field, hang on. Okay. Make sure to keep up with current technology and what's new technology that's happening in the animation field. Animation has always been and will always be a technology-driven art form. All right. So if you really want an awesome animation career, look at what the tech industry is doing. And that's what I did. And it's pretty kick-ass, I can tell you that. You went to school to learn 3D. Also want to learn 2D. Yeah, dude, that's Alan Alice. That's exactly me. I went to school for 3D animation, but I also want to learn 2D animation. So that's what I did. Get into contact with other animators, do projects like I'm doing right now, like the Reanimate collabs with some top tier animators. To meet other animators, it's really just as simple as making some awesome shit. If you can make awesome, like something that you've never seen before, animate stuff you've never seen before, that's key. So everyone on Twitter posts like these stick figure fighting battles, and you know, it's like Naruto on steroids. It's just like, you know, now even Boruto has like that style of fighting. Everyone does that on Twitter. That's not new. That's, you know, unless it's like absolutely exceptional. Like, I mean, people are gonna be like, "Wow, this is cool," but you're not gonna really get noticed. To get in with the animator crowd, it's literally as simple as making cool shit. Like, I met Rice Pirate and Jaximoto and all of these Newground guys. I met Spaz Kid, and Spaz Kid got me in contact with all these other people because he saw the work I was doing on PastaCon, and that's ponies. It's like, that was ponies. But because it was really, really good shit, he was just like, "Oh shit, man! I gotta tell you, I gotta get you in contact with some people," and then that's how it goes down. Like no one cares as long as you make really good animation. That's how you get in. Is Spaz into ponies? No, Spaz Kid is not into ponies. But he saw what I was doing on PastaCon, and he was like, "Holy shit, this is awesome." Because he recognized the skill it took to pull off some of those shots that I was working on. I'll talk to that him. He might show up. No, I never got into the Kirby Reanimated collab. Oh. FC Sketches says, been watching you for a while, my dude. VR chat games light up when you enter, bro. Keep going strong. Yo, man, you're from VR chat. Awesome. Yeah. Yo, I gotta make more stuff for VR chat. Like that shit's fun. Oh, dude, cool. Do you know Greg Zilla? Yeah, Greg Zilla's cool. He absolutely hates the Knuckles meme. He hates Uganda Knuckles. He's accepted that it spawned from him, but he absolutely hates Uganda Knuckles. Pete, when are you gonna go on VR chat next? Probably gonna go late at night tonight. Thank you for a week looking for Pizza Cacti when you used it in Pinky Prime. Then I watched Babe and they had it, so I watched the credits. That's how I found the song. Is that the song that I used at the end? Oh. Oh. Cool. I forget how the uncredited song goes. It's been so long. Ah. Favorite animator in the industry? Gosh. I mean, I don't even know what the industry is anymore. Like lines are blurred so much. Like, what's the difference between indie and in the industry? You know, like an independent animator. God, I don't have favorites though. Like, I have a bunch of people I respect. What's up? Still animating here, Burbank? Animation for the... Oh, dude! Yo, Animation for the Sullivan Productions! Yo, man! How's it going? Yo, you still doing pitch Bibles and stuff? Yeah, I found the Animation for the Sullivan production T-shirt the other day. Actually, today I was looking through my my drawer and I was like, oh look, it's the Animation for the Sullivan Productions. Did you change your logo? Yep, there you are. Oh, there you are. Look at that. It's you. Look at that. It's you.
Hey guys, thanks for checking us.
Ah, it's you. Ah, it's so gross. Ah. Yo, you're gonna flip over there. There's gonna be one of my dick drawings right underneath your page. Oh, cool. Pitch coming for Big Studio. Awesome. So remember that one weird mafia story we're working on where it was like the Italian mafia, but it was ice cream. They went around and beat up children for their ice cream money. It's like, what the fuck? Still rebranding found one of your dick drawings yesterday. You hid so many all over. Dude, I hid so many dick drawings. Ah, fun times, man. Good times. Alright, 2 more frames and we're done with this cleanup on the first part of this shot. Yay! Yay! I hate ones. I do not like animating on ones. Why? Why did I decide to animate on ones? That's right, because I hate myself. At this point, I'm not even caring about staying on fucking. Yo, anybody see that winner of Dragon Ball Fighters at EVO? He was all over my timeline. Yeah, there's not much going on in the chat, is there? Chat's pretty silent. Are you guys still there? Oh shit. Did we crash? Are we still live? Oh. Oh. Wait, my chat's not updating. Okay. Wow, I did not see... Okay, let me pop out the new chat. That was weird. Okay, cool. You finished directing for TV stop motion piece. Can't say any more. NDA. That's cool. Why do you animate? I want you Madman because I'm Madman. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was talking about Sonic Fox. More to go. Do I like Adult Swim? I don't have television. I don't have a working TV in my apartment. I haven't owned a TV for years, so I don't really get access to TV stuff. I've never had the need for a TV. I don't like television. My parents would come home and watch, do nothing but like plop in front of the television, and that would be what they did on off of work, and I don't want to be one of those people. I'd rather make stuff. The streaming service like Hulu and Netflix, I use those. I don't have Netflix or Hulu. I don't watch too much YouTube. Well, I mean, okay, well, that's a lie. I leave comments on YouTube, so I know that I've seen that video before. But yeah, that's why I'm probably everywhere on YouTube. What is with the baby boomer generation with TV? Alright, settle down, boys and girls. I'm going to tell you about technology and generations. So, every single generation has technology that they latch on and identify with. Right? It just so happened when the baby boomer generation was growing, TV was like the new technology. And they latched on and formed their identities around television. And so now television is their thing. Whereas my generation, the internet, high-speed internet, and user-generated content online was like the new platform, the new technology. And so that is what my generation latched onto. And we pushed YouTube, to like mainstream mediums that is today. So a lot of people of my generation either play video games or watch YouTube. I believe the next technology that the youth is going to latch onto, the next generation, is going to be VR. Because think about it, it's a perfect thing. You can do whatever you want in VR, and your parents don't even know what you're seeing. And they could be like, Timmy, it's time to take off the headset, or you spend way too much time in VR, Timmy, and it's like, shut up, Dad! You don't just get it. You don't get it. And then he puts back on the headset, and he's just like, sorry, guys. This is my dad. I know, right? Ugh. Spirit Fox! There's all science that I can start laying out for you. It's all speculation, but it's stuff that I've noticed with human development and stuff. VR touching idea really does get weirder now that you mentioned that. You mean like physical touch? Because VR chat community is discovering things about VR that's really wild that none of the manufacturers of VR have thought about. Yeah, the phantom touch. Yeah. Yeah, the VR chat discovered phantom touch. What is Phantom Touch? Okay, Phantom Touch is in VR. Your room is literally replaced with the environment. All right, so you have stereoscopic vision, and you literally forget where you are, and you're just immersed in the environment. And you literally think like you're there. Phantom Touch is where if someone comes up to you and starts like putting their hands on your face. Like your brain, visually, your brain is telling you, this person's touching me. And so you kind of feel it. Like, your brain tricks itself into believing that it's touching. Like, you feel the touch. Yeah, it's really trippy. There's been many a times I've been in the Pug Bar in VR chat. It's like this realistic looking bar. And I've just been really into, a conversation that I'm having with someone. And I go and I lean up against the counter or the wall that's not there, actually. And I forget that I'm in a virtual environment, and I go up to lean up against the wall, and that wall's not there. So I just kind of fall backwards. But it gives you an idea of how immersive it is. Like, seeing footage of VR chat on like the computer, like people watching VR chat in on YouTube, it doesn't compare. It doesn't compare when you're in VR, like especially full body VR, and you look towards a mirror, and you start getting that dissociative thing that happens where your brain is totally comfortable with that being your reflection, and it goes, "Oh no, that's me. Yeah, it's totally me." Like it doesn't feel weird anymore. That's when it gets trippy, and it really fucks with your head, because there's been several times I've been thinking, you know, oh Alex, oh yeah Alex, I just saw Alex last week. We were hanging out at the beach together, and wait a minute, wait. We weren't at the beach. That was VR chat. I haven't physically seen Alex in 3 years. So on top of that, I've been exploring the creative aspects of it a lot more. So it's really fun to push the boundaries of what you could do with animation and you know, the animation within it. So I've been using it as a creative platform. So it's kind of weird because it's like part performance art and part like animated assets. So like you could have on your character where like a whole bunch of ninjas spawn and start like attacking you, and if you know the timing of everything because you animate everything, you could put the punches where you need to be from your character, and it looks like you're punching the ninjas away. And so that could be your act, you know, that could be like the joke, your act that you put on your character. It's kind of cool. It's like performance art with animated assets, like animated elements, and that's where it gets real fun. So I have a character. It's a yellow stick figure guy, and I'm literally the AOL guy from America Online, and I can go up to people and be like, "Excuse me, like, would you like to have 500 hours of free America Online?" And I spawn a CD and I show them. And then if they accept the America Online, I do the 500-hour dial-up jutsu, and I summon the dial-up internet, and the dial-up internet starts. This is one time I was in VR chat, and I stumble upon this like really weirdly colored Optimus Prime, and I'm just like, yo, what's this? I was like, yo, Optimus Prime, like, what's going on? And he's like, hello, I am Amazon Prime, you have a delivery. And he pulls out the smoldering beat the shit package, and I'm just like, holy shit, like that looks terrible. Excuse me, but weren't you the one who ordered next day shipping? That was funny. And like, you know, and I also feel like if I could literally like feel like I'm a different character rocking out in the halls of Valhalla, seeing these giant, you know, what looks like giant 20-foot flames. Who the hell needs any other form of entertainment? Like, my God. There's a way to get drugged with VR. There's motion sickness. Some people get overstimulated in VR. There's like some people have experienced time going by slower in the real world because so much can happen in VR chat in a short amount of time that they think it's really, really late, and it's like, you know, barely like 2 hours have gone by. Some people, you know, the time just ticks by super fast. I haven't played Night in the Woods. Dude, I can't... I got so much to do with animation stuff. I can't... I'm not gonna spend time playing the game. I mean, I know of it. It's cool style. I love it. But I'm, you know, like, I absolutely love Cuphead. Like, I love the shit out of Cuphead. Never played it. But goddamn, I watch the shit out of people playing Cuphead. Oh, the animation's so beautiful. Oh. Look, there was talk of VR's Peter impersonating Hulk. Hank Hill in the dress. Damn it, Bobby! Whoa! Whoa! Propane! Whoa! There's someone who was in Hank Hill, and he would hold up his hands and shoot and blast out hundreds of propane tanks. And it's like, whoa! Oh shit. Yeah, for me, okay, so for me in VR chat, the reason why I talk so highly of it, it feels like early YouTube, alright? Everyone on VR chat is a nobody, alright? Everyone's a nobody, and the really only thing that matters in VR chat is how good the stuff you make is. Like, if you're wearing an avatar and it's awesome and you got, like, a really funny joke associated with it, or it's, like, really well done, like, that's what matters. Like, the art of making shit on VR chat, that's what matters the most. And no one's getting money from, you know, making stuff on VR chat. Well, they do with commission based, but no one's like, you know, no one has a store, no one has like, you know, like you can't look at someone and see how many followers they have or friends they have. Like it doesn't, that shit doesn't matter. It's all about like the creativity and the art behind it, and that's why it feels like early YouTube. It feels like you know, before this whole like garbage of monetization happened. And it's and everyone's discovering and exploring and trying out new things. And so if I see someone who does like something really cool on their avatar, I'm just like, dude, that was so awesome, like how would you do that? And they'll gladly help you out and explain, you know, oh yeah, no, I did this little trick in Unity, you know, Blender, and everyone's very helpful, like, to create stuff on it. And that's why I like it so much. I don't know who, like, if you don't do the creative stuff and you like to spend on VR chat, like, I really have no idea what you're doing. Like, there are people on there that they don't know Unity, they don't know how to model and stuff like that. They're not bothering to learn, and I'm just like, I don't know what you're doing. What are you using VR chat? You know what? I don't want to know. I just want to make shit. So for me, because like YouTube became like this mess of like money, and the amount of followers you had was like the most important thing. You know, became the most important thing in YouTube, and I was just like, where is the underground indie community? Like, where did it go? And I think it went into VR chat. Yeah, so you're just on there to make friends and laugh at all the memes. Yeah, dude, like I'm there to make the funniest. I want to make more joke avatars. Those are great. Like, it's funny to whip out dick butt, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, is that dick butt?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm dick butt. Look at my eggplant on my butt, because I gotta be family friendly." No, I haven't messed with dick butt in a while. I've been messing around with Sherbert to get him working nicely. But I gotta finish up this thing for the Dover collab. I have to at least finish it. I have to finish it completely this weekend. Otherwise, I'm fucked, because something else is coming down the line that I've agreed to. So I need to do that, which I'll only have 3 weeks on that, and I really don't know the workload. So much animation! So much animation to do! PT, why do you work yourself to the grave? 'Cause it's fun! Oh, and this is all stuff I do in my spare time, on top of my full-time day job. But PT, what about your social life?
Ugh. Yeah, fuck. Damn it. Last bit. This is the last frame, yo. Last frame of just this little walk cycle, and then we've got the rest of the shot to do. It's just animation, the execution's not that. Wait. Hang on a sec.
Yeah, I'm gonna. This is the last frame. Let me just finish this frame. It's the last frame. All right. Dude, I'm getting kind of tired of these messages, man. Yeah, they're yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, something's been going on in chat. Someone comes in and posts the same message over again. I keep blocking them. They come in and post the same message. It's just annoying because I have to stop and then I have to right click their name, and this is no fun. So come on, man. You're making this not fun. It's some kid who thinks it's funny to be edgy like that. Why do people waste the time being complete shitbags? They're bored. Probably in bed with their cell phone or something. They're in bed being bored. Don't worry. If I keep doing it enough, they keep making other accounts. Google won't allow them to make any more accounts. Oh, we're just getting to the end. Everyone's getting tired. I'm getting tired. Weirdos are coming out. It's just, you know. Oh, that looks good. I'm very happy with this. Oh, that's so good. Oh, look at this little pause and this. Oh, yeah. He's so good. All right. So what does actually animating on ones mean? Okay, so I'm animating at 24 frames per second, right? And so you don't need a new drawing every single frame unless you animate on ones, and that's called animating on ones, when you basically draw a new drawing every single frame. I might have to do a trick here. What do you mean by weirdos? I just mean people who are bored and think it's funny to come into the chat and say really bad shit. Like this guy right here, R. Yo, Caesar, you want to ban him? I'll just ban him. Never mind, Caesar, you're too slow. Caesar, ban H. Caesar, look at the chat. Look at the chat, Caesar. Ban H. No, Caesar, straight up ban him. Block user. Yep. Okay. Let's report him again.
Yeah, I'll color his lines tomorrow. Oh. Whoops. I accidentally put someone in timeout that I didn't mean to. Yo, why so many wolves? Yo, I'm sorry. I can't undo the timeout, so you're timed out for 300 seconds. Oops. Alright. God. Dude, come on. Yo, Dino Wolf, you want to take care of Peanut Butter Raisin?
I don't know. You know, it's sad because, like, you know, I have fun animating and live streaming, and I really do enjoy it a lot. But one of the things I didn't want to stream on YouTube because I was just like, you know, I'll get annoyed or something. Someone's gonna cause some shit. And I was like, you know, I told my Patreon viewers, my Patrons, you know, I was like, I'm gonna stream on YouTube until I get annoyed, or someone ruins it in the chat. You know, it's just not. And you know, that's oh, yo, somebody wolves is back. Yo, sorry about that. You know, it's sad because like I like streaming on YouTube. But I didn't want to stream on YouTube because people are just, you know, weirdos come out. And man, this music's really macabre towards the mood. You know, I was once a small channel once. And life was good, but then the subscribers came. You kids have seen nothing. The comments that I've seen underneath my videos just breaks my heart. There's no more chivalry in this world. You chauvinist swines. You look down into your comment section, and you see strange things. Things you can't describe. Things so awful. It just might as well be from another world. Okay, cool. Alright, let's, oops. Cool. Alright. Thanks, guys, for coming out. I'm gonna go to bed. Let's see who's streaming at this point. Shall I just go to bed? Alright. Yo, thanks for coming out. Alright, bye. How do I end the stream?